Hi everyone, as y'all can see I am in the shop today. I wanted to actually give some crystal healing tips. I wanted to give y'all 4 of my favorite crystals, the crystals that get me what I want, okay? Breaking down the healing properties and the ways that I particularly have used these crystals to get what I want. Let's go. First up is the serpentine, okay? Serpentine is this beautiful greenish white blend. The serpentine crystal that is serpentine jade. So sometimes you may see this one called serpentine jade as well. This is one of my favorite ones. What's funny is I call this like my bad crystal. The serpent energy, right? And so in the occult, right, serpent energy can be correlated to the energy of the divine feminine, the Kundalini rising, okay, the occult, but additionally the energy of wisdom. Think about crystals and why I wanted to do more videos about crystal healing. Crystals are taught and they have this like basic taught in a way where it's like, okay, this is what they do, this is how they help. But for different people, there's different intuitive healing and intuitive messages that come through. Okay, so for me, I call this one the bad bitch crystal because I am really feeling like I need to be in my power, extremely grounded in my power. I correlate this crystal with my root chakra, okay, as well as my heart chakra. For me, I like to use this one to stay rooted in my energy. If I'm planning for certain projects, certain conversations, certain transitions, I'm gonna pop a serpentine in my bra. Keeps you in your power in the 3D while keeping you grounded in your energy spiritually, okay? Next up, we have citron. Now, citron is a fan favorite. Citron, everybody uses citron. This is a super light colored citron. It's a little bit more of an orange-ish, yellowish tint. Is the all-around healer for me. But citron and selenite kind of work similar for me. I like to use citron to align my chakras, all of my chakras. When I feel like I need an overall jolt of vitality, I will pick up some citron and pop that in my bra or pop it into a little mojo bag, okay, right? And of course, I'll put multiple of these into a bag if I need it. But also, it is good for happiness, light language, okay? I've used citron to meditate, to help with increasing my light language as well. Also a great crystal to meditate with. Tend to work with in a more psychological sense where I'm meditating with it, journaling with it. Personally, it has helped me when I have been going through certain, I just call it 444, okay, in transits that require fire, okay? Fire, wands, spirit energy is always when I pick up some citron. Next up, we have Unakite. Unakite is actually a new favorite of mine. I know we pronounce all of these differently. I hope that's how y'all pronounce it. You can see her. So you see she's a little similar looking at it. So green is my favorite color if y'all cannot tell. Connect with crystals simply based on the color and the elements makes me feel whole. It makes me feel extremely balanced, extremely nurturing and nurtured. Unakite as just like a day-to-day balance, a day-to-day companion. Unakite does help with communication, companionship, friendship, correlation, relatability, okay? Reason why I say I use this one to get me what I want because I'm nurturing energy, to be nurturing as well as to nurture other purposes. Get you what you want by being in your divinely feminine energy, naturally creating and magnetizing with Unakite. That is the reason to use Unakite to get what you want. Okay, and last but not least on the list today of crystals to use to get what I want is Amazonite, teal turquoise color. For me, a lot of crystals, I use them intuitively. I'm a whimsical, woo kind of girl, so I just add my own meanings to most things, which is what you should do when you're using these divination tools, okay? They are all about your spiritual sovereignty. I love to use this one to get the things that I want because this one allows me to flow. I call this one of my flow crystals, okay? When I am having any type of creative blockage or energy or emotional blockage, Amazonite is definitely a crystal that I like to use. Clear out those blockages, but also to get me back in a restored place. This is also a really good one to use for your throat and your heart chakra, as well as the crown chakra. Call this one the consolidator. It helps you bring different thoughts, different opinions, different crowds, different groups, different aspects together. And I probably also relate that as far as the Amazon River. Makes me feel that kind of flow, that kind of energy. Use Amazonite to get what you want as far as a collective, as far as a team. Really, when you find yourself in a space of wanting to ground your creative thoughts. A lot of people don't use Amazonite for protection, but it is also a good one for protection. Call your energy back to flow with your energy versus the energy of people around you, okay? So that was my quick tidbit for y'all on crystals, this series being called Crystals That I Use to Get What I Want. We will continue this series with more crystals too.